Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 4 as VHK VSetin VHK. So anyways, we're 4 and 5 right now in our season. So we got 12 points. So if you look over here on the right, we're 6th. Top 8 teams make the playoffs. So we're technically right now in a playoff spot. So as per the week's plan, we're going to go for about an hour, which means no cutting in between each and every single game. I'm going to sim the games though, just to get them going faster and all that stuff. But here we go. So we're going into our next batch of games here. First year as a general manager. So I have a stinging suspicion that depending on how our season goes, we're definitely going to be looking at making some changes up. I really don't have a good feeling about this team, to be 100% honest with you. I definitely know how Brandon Shanahan feels. So and Lou Amorello in Toronto. So taking over a team that looks really good on paper and supposed to have all these good things about them, but you're looking at them and you're like, wow, didn't realize that that's dumpster over there is on fire. So we're going to sim the next game here. AI line's clear. No. Oh, well, guess what? We're playing a game. Actually, let's just sim right to the end. Oh, look at that, we won. 5-3. Oh, I like that. I like this as well. Let's say we've actually won and lost one with them, which is not too bad. There we go, first match. First game. First few minutes. We got our first win. I want to look over to Google where this team's located. I want to see as well if this is the same league rules as the team was in France. No mail. Well, we're going to play against HC whatever. I haven't played them yet this year. Where are we? I can't believe there's 14 teams in this league. That's not that much. We're starting to kind of open up a little bit. We're only a point. We got 2 points now from 8th place. This is my main thing. As long as we got more points than whoever's in 8th and get slowly more and more wins, I will be very happy about that. And I think we just lost 5-1. Yeah, we did. I would just like to announce a boo onto that. On the bright side, this season, these seasons for this league are very, very fast. We're going to be done by, I think, January or February. I'll look at our calendar. I think we play pretty much 2 games a week. And we only play 40 some odd games, so. Skirmick is injured. Okay, cool. Oh, we got 2 guys that are injured right now. Okay, well, first off, we have an extra guy here. Why do we have an extra player here? We're going to send him down. Just because we just have way too many players right now. Who is on our injury list here? Okay, yeah. This guy here, once he comes back, fingers crossed, we can bring the other guy down. Our depth is really good long term. So I'm hoping long term the team will get better. Short term, I'm really not expecting much. As long as we make the playoffs, I'm going to be happy. We got 2 points ahead of 8th place team. We're playing against SK Slava Trio. I think it's these guys right here. Say Horacha Slava. Yeah, even the names, it just says Tripic. So I'm going to assume it's these guys. And they've got a 4-6-1 record. We have a 5-6 record. So I'm going to assume we're going to win this one. We have 3 emails. Check those out. Great game. Oh, what happened? Oh, this guy's in on our team. Okay, we're good. So for like the whole number situation where you're picking players' numbers and it affects their affects them overall, I'm hoping that there's more interaction that you'll get over time with players, media, members of your office, and things like that to impact everything. It will be a lot more joyful, and a lot of things to do in between loading screens. Like even if it's during like the loading screens, like in the background, it's loading up the next game or loading up the next day, and it's just giving you some options at this point. Like it'll preload what your decisions are going to be for that week, that day, or whatever. However, you're going to be off for, and you can make your decisions while in the background it's loading the next couple days worth of information. We're playing back to back here. Schedule. We're almost halfway through the season already. I love this. Rolls. How many games? Yeah, we're only playing 52 games. We're almost already a good quarter of the way through the season. And I think we just won 3-2. We did it! Hey, look at that. We did it in overtime though, so we only got 2 points. That kind of, that's not the greatest of all things, but you know what? We got 2 points out of it. There we go there. So we're still sitting pretty here though. We're sitting 8th. We're playing against Sloven. Looking at actually the logos. So I like how the name shows up here in one way and then here a different way. So I'm assuming it's these guys here. So the third last team in the league. And we lost 2-1 to the second last place team. That, my friends, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm also hoping for next year's Franchise Hockey Manager 5. That there's more reason not to sim the game. What I mean by that is, like, I like the way it looks, right? I understand how it is and it's how the layout all is and all that stuff, but it feels, if it was kind of like the way it is and then it has just a generic 3D engine in the background, not even a 3D engine, just a little a artificial, like it has predetermined rendered goals that occur. Like it says so and so passed to so and so scores. It will pick one of the random, say 40 or 50 rendered predetermined goal videos, and will show you that goal video in a 3D rendered little screen. Like even if it's like something like this big, that'd be pretty good. I like that. The fact that it is a year-to-year, game. There are, I guess you can say, expectations of growth. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what next year holds. But so far, I actually do like 4. It is a lot like 3, though, I will admit. Okay, well, I'm not going to address him just yet. And we'll sim to the next day. Most of the changes in 3 or 4, I feel, versus 3, are in the game itself, right? When you actually play a game versus 3 itself. But I still don't feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like there should be almost like I don't want to say a drama element, but something where it's like you have, I mean, being a fan of, the Toronto Maple Leafs, there's stuff in the news all the time about them and stuff like that. So, I mean, coming from someone from the GTA, where there's always news articles, there's always interviews, there's always like double takes, triple takes, fourth, fifth, sixth takes on just one sentence a player says. And I would like to have interactions with the media where it's like, hey, so-and-so said this. What did he mean by that? And you get to pick, and that will affect how your owner thinks of you. Your office staff, your player, all that stuff. And I think we just won. No, we lost 4-3. But it was in overtime, so we got a point for that. Healthy player on injured list. Oh, perfect. Creeps. To the active library. Okay, so I believe, are you our worst player? You're at 22. I don't remember what NR stands for. Oh, that's just your jersey number. Okay. Oh, NR number. I got it. I don't understand why that's even a column. You're 26. Well, you're not happy and you're not happy, so good for you two. But one of you is going to get sent down. You expire in 2 years and you're making 11,000. Really, you're getting inefficient ice time, eh? And you are unhappy. Why? Oh, that is you. You're unhappy because you're ice time. Well, maybe if you weren't such a bad player, you're only getting paid 10 grand. You really don't have the best ability. Well, I think in the end, yeah, here we go, your points. This year, you have 1 goal and 1 point. While our other guy here, who I just misclicked on, our other guy, is only at 1.2. Oh, you're both bad. Just bad players. You know what? You have a 2-year contract. You have a 2-year contract. You're also older, so you're getting sent down. Oh, that's okay, because I actually realized I have too many centermen. that kind of works out actually. Boom. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 centermen right now on our. Why do we have 5 centermen? You're going in as well. I don't understand why I have so many centermen. 4, 4, 4, 3, and we have 1 extra guy over here too. Injuries have kind of thrown us off a little bit. Kind of clean up the roster a little bit. Okay, so Cadlano, these guys here, yeah. Oh, this is actually going to be a big game. Because if we lose and theoretically SK wins, we could be bumped out of a playoff spot. Actually, we could go probably down to around here-ish. That's got me worried. We lose here, and the 3 teams below us all win. We could actually be down possibly 12th. Well, we won 4-3. We won in a shootout, so we only got 2 points though. And you're good to go to right wing. So on the right side, that's 2 points. Let's go HK whatever did. Come on. Are we the only ones playing? There we go. Oh, there we go. They lost. Okay, we're good. Or was it? Wow, 10-2. That's good to know. 6-2. 6-0. I think it was Caden we were worried about there. Yeah, set a great night. Did a bad excellent point streak. Possibly. Or probably ready. Yeah, you know what? We're going to say not. Unless our players are actually feeling good, we're not bringing them back. Yeah, we're tied for 8th, technically. We're playing against Zurprevdov. There we go. The 6th place team. So theoretically, if we win this, we actually can jump up to 5th. I really like these like 3-point games where you can actually piggyback quite well, but at a certain point in every season, you get a bit of a point disparity where you know sooner or later whether you are good or where basically you'll know where you're sitting. Usually it sits around here somewhere where you get the point disparity. It looks like right now it's here, but it should slowly slide down a little further where you'll have like the top 4 or 5 teams pretty much fighting it out, the middle 4 or 5 teams fighting it out, and then the bottom 4 or 5 teams. So, and pretty much it's the middle and then the bottom ones that are fighting for the last few playoffs, usually the last 3 or 4 playoff spots, like these spots here probably. And everyone else here will be fighting to stay out of regulation versus to be regulated. We'll have to see. You are completely recovered, which is a good thing. It's our defenseman. So the question is, who are we sending back down? Well, obviously it's going to be you, because you're 28 years old. 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 28 years have a bunch of right wingers here, don't we? It's between you or you. You're 37, you're 27, so the 37-year-old is being sent down to the minors. And did he just bring that guy right back up again? Like, why do we have an extra right winger now? Oh, he actually called up someone else. It's between this guy and this guy. One goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Two points. Guess what? Sorry there, Swede. You're the one going down. Kind of wish too your coach would actually give you a bit of a kind of a heads up. Like, I want to see this guy on our farm team called up. I want to see how he's doing, things like that. That would be interesting. Guy who plays for Prague, so that's no big deal. Pavel Kordak. See, this I like. I have to admit, it's very interesting. Now, I wish that would give you some sort of option to respond, and that could affect the player's stats, how long the injury is going to be, and all that stuff. Even have like a media report on it, and you can report to the media about it. Okay, well, you're not getting 16. 97. And I also would like a thing where it's like, well, he really wants this number. It's like, okay, but if he gets, like, say, this number, how's he going to feel about that? There should be some sort of give and take there, too, right? Like, where you can maybe negotiate with the player. Oh, did we just win 4-3? Yes, we won 4-3. In regular time, which means we got 3 points. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4-2. 3 points. I will take it. There's a 2-point win there. And a 1-point loss. So that's not so bad. Yeah, I could care less about someone else right now on another team. But, so we're now 6th, which is good. We're slowly climbing. We've played these guys once already and we lost. They're in 10th right now. I feel comfortable with these guys. I think we could beat these guys. Alright, here we go. We're playing the 10th place team. This could, theoretically, if there's a 3-point, this could tie us up with AZ. So we're going to hope that these guys here lose and we win. And we won! 3-1! Now we got to see if AZ lost. Oh, they're rare. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're already on my short list. And AZ. Oh, yeah, they lost. Yes. And now we're going to play HC Slava, which is the second place team overall in our next game. I fingers crossed that we're going to win there, but you never know. Clear. And oh, we lost 2-0. You know what? No harm, no foul. Looks like AZ didn't win either, but yeah. And they're the next team we play. So we could actually jump up and like basically swap places with them, which would be very interesting. Unless they won there and they didn't, they lost, which is good. Looks like they're on a bit of a down spot, like a down slope. We're on a bit of an uptick. So we're almost halfway. We're almost a quarter of the way through the season, or almost halfway through the season. Sorry, we're at 25, 26 games. Will be halfway through the season. Here's our development report. So these guys all got worse, and these guys all got better. Definitely like seeing a larger list here than down here. Top player of the month. Your goalie of the month, eh? And you're both on my short lists. So here it is. Here is the big game. We win, we jump up. They lose, we jump up. Now here's the kicker. If it ends up being an overtime or a shootout or something, you only get 2 points for a win. And HC, we'll say Farov here, they get 3 points. So they'll go to 27, and they can actually basically jump the loser of this game. Unless it's an overtime loss, in which case whoever's in 7th will be tied for 8th. So this could be bad for the loser here. It can either be jumped or tied. So here we go. And we won 2-0. Yes. Nose is a little runny today. It's a big win there. Big win for us. Got a bit young going on today too. Had a nice dinner. Nose has been running ever since. Had chicken tikka masala. It's really good. Well, end of the month. We're going into the next month. We do have a winning record, so we'll see what the board says. Disappointing so far. Performance needs to be significant. The teams played very well. Great to maintain. We had a 7-3-1 record, and they're disappointed. And we're in, boom, and we're in 5th. So we're also 4 points out of a I won't say home advantage for the playoffs, but I mean, first 2 games would be in our barn, so that's pretty good. We play something motor something. These guys here, the guys in 3rd. I mean, that would help us catch up. We're at game 19, so we're almost at game 20. So we're almost halfway through the season. So if we can kind of keep this pace where we're winning, what, 7, 8, 10, we had 11 games, and we won 7. We lost 4. So, I mean, definitely wouldn't mind keeping that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about all that. Come on, guys. here. So if we win, that'll bring us really close to whatever there. And we play them. Right there. So, I mean, it's a while. Clear AI, continue. Oh, we lost 3-1. Well, first game of the month is a loss. 20 games into the season. Season's almost over. To be 100% honest with you, I don't think it's dinner. I actually think I might be coming down with something. My nose is all stuffed up and head hurts a little bit actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this episode short. I'm going to go blow my nose and go drink some Neocitrin. Try to help clear myself up and clean myself up a little bit. And what we're going to do is next week we're going to do basically a double episode where whatever I decide to do, we're going to double up the amount of time. I definitely want to get some more franchise hockey manager out there. I mean, we got a good chunk of the season out. I think we played the entire month of October, which is pretty good. And I mean, we're almost, well, technically we're 10-10. So, not so bad, but could be better. I mean, we could be, you know, I mean, actually, if you think about it, 10-9-1. If we won all of those 10 games, well, not 10, yeah, 10 is 30. So one of those games was a 2-point victory. Everything else is a 3-point victory. Oh, I didn't realize that. Because that would be 20. Oh, wait, no, sorry, yeah. Sorry, that would be 20. Yeah, because it would be 3. So yeah, that would be 30 points, yeah. And then we also had the overtime, which is an extra point. So we had 2 2-pointers and a single pointer. So we lost a couple in overtime and a shootout as well. But I'm going to call it there. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Stonehearth for about an hour, depending on how I'm feeling. If you don't see a video, it's only because I'm probably coming down with something. And I'm going to hopefully be good to go for our live streaming on Saturday. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.